Hi, everybody. I've sorted the microphone issue. It's a Zoom hostage situation where if I want to plug in an external mic, I now have to upgrade again. So, bugger that. And we're just going to go with built-in internal mics. Not going to be brilliant, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me. Quick update. After bringing through all of that fire energy yesterday, um, something activated. So it started on right on the coronal suture, just about there. And it's the kind of pain I get with an X-class solar flare, but there are no X-class solar flares. So it's where my hair hurts. It's that sensitive. That's radiating down into the ear with this sharp stabbing pain. And that's radiating into the rear upper molar. Okay, so there's some kind of activation going on here with all of that fire. Um, and I've done some piecework, so I'm pretty balanced today. That was a lot of energy that came in yesterday. And what I'm really hearing in you guys is to burn it down and really celebrate that moment of realization in yourself. It's nothing to be terrified of as long as you're coming from your gut. Again, we've been speaking for weeks about the alignment of intention with action. And if you're coming from your gut, and if your gut is telling you something, that might trigger the intellect to come in and reason with it and give you practical reasons why you shouldn't do this thing, change this thing, end this thing, or start this thing. Stay in the gut and follow that unmitigated truth. And so, what I've done, I didn't put the cards away from yesterday because they still have so much to say. And I've just intuitively sorted them into piles. And we kind of have one, two, three, four piles and two spare cards. And I'm going to squeeze the lemon again and see where it takes us. I tell you what, would it be an idea? Would it be an idea? It would be an idea. I'm going to show you all the cards and then I'm going to pause the video, shuffle them all back into the decks, and we're going to start again and trust that what comes out comes out. Okay. So we have from Black Moon Astrology, we have Chiron, Mars is going to go retrograde and travel back through Leo. We have solar eclipse, and this is the revolutionary energy that's coming. And remember, eclipses don't end when they end, they carry on cooking. I would say for at least 6 months, we're in that window. The provocation. But this 47 is a beautiful number. 4711 too is wish it. Wish it. Um, that's my personal experience of working with 47 energy is to kind of wish through the knowing. It's not the I want to manifest this, therefore I'm going to wish it. It's I can feel that this is coming. And so align with that energy and help it to materialize and come through. Okay, it's a magical number, 47. And then we have 11th house of Aquarius and friends. Well, if we're in Aquarius, we're in all relationships. Okay, all relationships. That's group number one. Okay, go there. Group number two. This is the deluge. Okay, so we have water energy coming through. We have Leo, and we've already had Mars. So look at all this solar energy coming through. Okay, unreported mysteries of the solar convention. Aquarius. Okay, shoulders of giants. I'll tell you what came through for me today. What came to find me this today is something called the Aquarian solar dragon. And I spent 10 minutes with it, with its sound and its words, and already it's activating the solar plexus and the lower heart. I will continue to explore that. And if it has merit, well, if it wants to come through, it's going to come through. So that's all the fire and the water. It's the elemental stuff. And then we have, no, we're going here. The animal, bringing in that primal feminine energy. And we have not once, but twice, Black Moon Lilith, Dark Moon Lilith. This is the suppressed feminine, the primal feminine, primordial force that wants to come through. And it might come through your teenager in that petulance, in that I want to burn this all down. Harness. Don't shy away from this energy because it's wrong or it's bad or it's sinful or whatever. Harness it, grab it, grab it. This is how to work with that 15 energy, the devil energy, is alchemical magic. Harness it, okay? So we've got primordial coming through. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And then these two strays, physically sensitive truths, right? I'll share the vision I had at 4 o'clock this morning. I was shown a wall all down the right-hand side. And the wall was made of something in between glass and mirror. And the wall was fracturing. So it looked like a shattered mirror, but it wasn't entirely a mirror. You could see through it and you could see yourself in it. So it's fracturing. And then I'm shown people, the collective, standing in front of this wall, looking out and thinking that they are looking out onto a landscape. But actually, what they're looking at is their own reflection bounced back to them. And then the cracks in this wall started to open up, and these piercing shards of light came in and took me to an armchair. So I'm talking with my lot, going, why are you giving me and then they gave me sofa. Why are you giving me a sofa and an armchair? And then they took me through this narrative of kind of coming home from work to relax in your favorite armchair, to relax in the emotional armchair, or to relax on the resting sofa, okay, that makes you feel some kind of way. And what this energy is doing is it's shining a harsh light and asking, can we just call that what it is? It's chair. Oh no, but it means so much to me and it's helped me through some really difficult times. Okay, it's a chair. So it's quite blunt, this energy that was coming in. That's as far as I got with that story. And I sense it might be speaking to reprogramming and filtering. So physically sensitive truth is, it's about emotional attachment. It's about emotional attachment. So we've got that cool-minded Aquarian energy coming in saying, can we call it what it is? And we're in the house of all relationships, the collective. And so let's see where it goes. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and pop these cards back in a minute. Okay. No surprises here. And this is almost like a coming home to self. Well, did I say so? That's lovely. Well, did I say so? Okay. Just noticing I paused there and I looked at the clock and it's 11:11. And that's kind of, let's call that the priestess pause. Okay. That's the higher mind pause. And did I say so will be the deference. Okay, so defer to inner wisdom rather than what the intellect wants, rather than what the societal norm wants, and maybe the point within that wants to drive pleasing. Okay. Gnosis, know thyself. And did I say so? Did I say that to myself? And the underlying is the nectar. And did I feel the sweetness of my own beingness? Did I feel the sweetness of my own beingness? Or was it just a mental thought? So this is speaking to following the unlit path. Gnosis is not driven by people like me making videos on YouTube. You know, we can hit certain points and activate certain doorways, but the real journey within is the journey of solitude and darkness exploration, voyaging, sitting in the not knowing, staying curious and playful. And Aquarius, you know, the house of the collective, really asks, how do you play well with others? And have you been playing well with others for too long because you were told to share nicely? Ah, interesting. Is there a social obligation to play well with others? And what else can we bring when we don't concentrate so hard on being agreeable, pleasant, nice, all of that good stuff? Don't know. Don't know. And then a card not only fell on the floor, but slid right under the desk. And I'm puzzled by this because we have more fire coming in on that 14-5. Okay. This is the light that's hidden beneath. This is the light that's hidden beneath the surface. Look, listen. Ah, oh, God, so much here. And suddenly I'm aware of time all over again. What is happening with time? Okay. I think I have loads of time and I don't. The light is beneath the surface. And when we pause in that 11, energy, we're pausing in the temple. We're pausing in that higher voice, the temple of the higher voice. And in the heat of an exchange, do we take that moment? I know I've said this before, but it bears repeating. Do we take that moment? Am I reacting to you, or am I responding to the sweetness of my own inner voice? This critical inquiry. Not going there. Then we have balance, liberty, liberation, justice. It feels like liberation from superficiality. Underlying card on a full shuffle. Oh, oh goodness me. Okay, there's a little underlying story here. So we have Black Moon Lilith standing 10 toes down in the middle of two readings now. And here you are, glorious feminine, very welcome. And it's okay to be some kind of way in the world. It's okay as long as it's your own nectar, sweet voice, not sweet acquiescing on being pleasant, but it will feel natural, organic. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. Neptune coming to the end of its journey through Pisces and the sacrifice. And it's the sacrificing of the Old Testament, if I gather it all together, in the house of Pisces. This is the old programming that has had us, well, that subjugates. Okay. Interesting. Capricorn in reverse. Okay. So as we draw this Pluto in Capricorn cycle, 16-year cycle to an end, and we move into kind of reworking the how do I play well with others and where is the truth evidenced. It's a chair. Evidenced. Okay. So we can, I call it buttercreaming. So we do this thing called buttercreaming. It's just a chair. Oh, but it's this and it's that. It's like my emotional attachment to the shoe collection I don't wear. It's an emotional attachment because they're works of art. I don't wear them, but I appreciate them because they're works of art. Okay. So give them away to someone who will wear them. Yeah. Because they're just shoes. No, they're not. They're pretty. Okay. Where am I going? Hmm. I've got the building, I'm being shown like a rainbow bridge and the building of bridges into luminosity. So that's speaking to upgrading personal relationships, actually, and moving towards people who can hold you and can meet with love your fully flying freak flag and calling it when that isn't present in the relationship and asking yourself, do I want a superficial relationship? Ask yourself and go to the gut. Okay. I think I'm going to start wrapping this up because the message is Gnosis and Nectar. Okay. Did I say that? Did my personal authority erupt with that truth? And am I acting on that truth? So we're talking about instinctual response here. And we have animal. Yeah, let's go here. This is one of the, sorry, Rebecca Davis decks. And let's wrap this up, please. Thank you. That's just reminding me. One of the messages that came through with this mirror glass fracturing wall was, and the thing they want to look at the least is their own reflection. Thank you. Eye gazing. Right. Um, and then this whole piece came in about when I was exploring eye gazing. So this is mirror work. So eye gazing is, and I gaze into the eyes of my own soul. And we gaze into the mirror and let the eyes go soft. And that's the full stop. Because I want to say, forget all of that. And I gaze into the eyes of my own soul, full stop. And you stay there. And you let the eyes go soft. And you look through your own eyes and you see what's there. Okay. So, who or what is triggering you? Well, I keep looking into this glass fracturing wall and thinking I'm looking out on something beautiful, failing to recognize what I'm looking into, what I'm seeing bouncing back at me as myself. I can't quite accept that, or what I'm seeing bouncing back at me is my that. I can't quite accept, trust, accept, and trust. That's where we grow. We grow in the friction. That's what conflict is for. we're born into this polarity so that we can stretch the edges and work alchemically with opposites. If there's, if there's bright light, there's dark, and neither is good or bad. They're just different energies that you can work with. Oh, goodness. Okay. And we have priestess energy coming in. How are you being called to step up and lead? Self-managing leadership. Okay. Let's not get lost in savior complex here. Self-managing leadership, dignity and sovereignty. Protection. Yeah. Okay. You know how I feel about the word protect. If we're seeking protection, then we might be missing the point that we're feeling insecure or unsafe. Look at that. Call back your power. Soul retrieval. And I gaze into the eyes of my own soul. Okay. And because we haven't been here for such a long time, I'm going to wrap it up with a cheeky abundance card. Remember these? One final message, please, and then I must off speak. A bit many. I'm going to take the first one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It all makes sense, actually. Okay, let's do 5. We'll do 5 closing messages because 5 is a great number for change, chaos, confusion, change, dynamic change, conflict. Self-worth. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, take action on it with no attachment to outcome or getting it right, getting it wrong. Just trust. Get really grounded and practiced in your own intuition, your own priestess, rather than repeating an ancestral pattern. Okay, so discernment might be the key word for today. Discerning the nectar voice of Gnosis. Does that sound pretentious? Yeah, I'm going to use that because I don't care. I love you all. Thank you for your beautiful comments. My gosh. And thank you for my birthday wishes. I'm so excited. It's not real. It'll end in tears. Anyway, I love you loads and take care. And I'll see you again soon.